Bulky Daniel. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hey, welcome. Welcome. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Welcome. I probably should have taken a look back before I hit the this is done button on most of that. But that's okay. This is what really matters. You see, honestly, it doesn't even matter that much. This is what really matters. Is it to be talking. It's all the discussion. That's what really matters. I gotta say, man. Yeah, there was a lot of memories. There was a lot of memories in some of those clips. And I think I did want to harness that a little bit. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. I mean, all those clips are so funny, dude. And those are it's such a tiny sample size, too. I didn't even put an Uma Musume clip in there. I probably should have added more, but definitely should have. But I also didn't want it to be too long, and I liked what was there, so I don't know. The choices that you must make, I guess. But yeah, it's another year. 1 year ago, I played Metal Gear Rising and started using Live 2D, and ever since then, I've been making it kind of slowly enhancing and adding, and I mean, hell, I've come a long way since then, but there's a long way to go still. Very, very long. I'm not very proud of that whole beginning part. I never really gave it a good look back through. And I should have. Hey, as long as it gets the point across, that's fine, maybe. Yeah, the derby clips are gate kept. Yeah, you gotta look, you know, you gotta look and see. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, surely, you know, I guess the standard online would be to, you know, be super bombastic and maybe not inviting. I guess I don't see that as inviting, but typically inviting kind of attitude. I don't want to do that because that's not really indicative of how things are. So why would I do that? That's just fake. There's too much fakeness on the internet. Just chill out. Just relax. It's all good. Anyway. The word bombastic. Yeah. Yeah. It's not super bombastic. And that's fine because things aren't. Unless you watch Giant Dynamite's Adventures in New Vegas. Those were very extremely bombastic. Maybe even defining of the word itself. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's just been a lot of fun. You know, all the streams have been really good. Great. It's been great and it's been good. And there's so much more to do still. There's so much more I should have shown that I really didn't. But you'll just have to find those yourself. You know, you'll just have to find those yourself. You'll have to find where they are yourself. What, do you have everything given to you? Everything handed to you? Spoon-fed to you? Come on, you're an adult, right? You can figure things out. I mean, probably don't have time then. Oh well, I'll probably do a better one day. Anyway, I'm still happy with it. I'm still mostly happy. If anything, I'm happy about this. This is way more important to me. Which maybe is not. Maybe that shouldn't be how it is, but you know, that's how I see it. Anyway, yeah, I spent like a week minus 1 day, so I guess six days where I spent the better part of them of my waking moments working on it, and also when I wasn't working on it, I was thinking about it, and went through a few iterations. The song that I made, there's a different version that I think has better pacing, but I had to tweak it so that it would fit the video, and because I wanted the video to be like under a certain length, but I probably shouldn't have done that. Now that I see it, I probably shouldn't have done that. I will say that my ability to actually preview the end result is not very good, and I think that's evident. And I think I'm gonna just blame that for everything. No, I'm still happy with it. I'm actually making the art was probably the most fun part. I mean, I really enjoyed doing that. It was a lot of fun. It was like trying to actually jot down and piece together what's been in my mind for so long. It was a challenge, but it was a very welcome challenge. and it was also just fun to do, and fun to see it and actually kind of give some form to it. Those oh so distant memories, I should say. But yeah, it was fun and it was cool. The provider is attacking you? No! He doesn't want you to know that you're now a moderator on my Twitch, by the way, Tang. I actually didn't have any other than Kitsune, so you're the first one on there. Besides Kitsune. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. So yeah. It was really fun to make. Making the music was also pretty fun. There was a lot of thought that went into that again, the pacing needs some work, but I'll do a retake one day, don't worry. I'll do a retake one day. I also had literally zero, I mean, I have zero experience making anything like any of that, so like, for what it's worth, it's fine. I think it's good. I think it's better than what I probably could have alternatively paid to commission anyway, so you know, hey, there's that cost-effective strategy. Anyway, it's not about that. It's not too much about that. Today, I also actually, I also could show it. So like, I kind of did this last night at 3 a.m. by the way. I did this last second at 3 a.m. and it's probably the best. I like it a lot. It's a new starting screen. I was gonna animate it entirely. Like I was gonna animate all of it, because the program that I use to draw all this stuff has some useful animation tools, I think, and I'll tell you what it's called in a second. So yeah, I wanted to do that. So that's a good start. But yeah, I did this in, I mean, actually it did take like 3 hours. I did it? I don't know. But it was 3 a.m. when I went to bed, so and I was gonna animate it all, but I didn't. Not yet. It's a work in progress. I want to. I think I can. I know how. I know what I want to do. I know how I want to do it. At least somehow. At least a little bit. What's the red thing? It's the current world. It's the current. It's the current world. That's what it is. The current world is the closest one, and it's the brightest. It's like there's not really a sun, or you know, in the divide, which is what this place is called, the divide. And no, it's not New Vegas reference. I just never knew about it till a week ago that was a thing. I thought this, never mind. Not a week ago, whatever. You don't get the point. Oh yeah, this is the most, it's the current world. And as such, it's the closest. So it basically acts like the sun does. And it rises and it sets. Not that I'm gonna animate that, because that would take 12 hours. That'd be a 12-hour animation, and I don't think that's necessary. Is there any, wait, hold on. Are there any is there any VTubers with a, oops, wrong thing. Is there any VTubers with a day-night cycle on their chatting screen that's accurate to real life? Is that a thing? I've never heard of that before. That's probably a thing. I mean, that'd be I don't think you wouldn't even be able to tell. I would be a waste of effort, I think. Anyway, yeah. I've had a peculiar morning, but I don't know if I should talk about it yet. I think I'm gonna wait and talk about it another time. I don't know. Oh yeah, I also wanted to change the BGM for this stream. I wanted to do something else. That's in the right. Oh yeah, that's just how it is. That's called stylization. Okay, I kind of wanted to listen to this one instead. Is it too loud? I'd say it's fine. But yeah. It's my birthday! It's my birthday! Yeah, last birthday. The stream's not going to be super long, by the way. It depends on how much stuff I need to talk about. But for the most part, You know, it's not gonna be like yesterday. I did not think I was gonna stream Tarkov for that long. That was absolutely ridiculous. Again, why? I think today suffered slightly as a result of that, but you know what? Whatever. Whatever. Yeah. So yeah, it was fun to make all the stuff that I wanted to do, and it was hard. The program that I used, it's on Steam. I don't know if they have it anywhere else. I'm sure they have their own like, standalone program that doesn't have Steam as a launcher or anything, but it's called ASE Sprite, ASE Sprite, and it was really cheap on sale. It's a really cool kind of pixel art program. I mean, I think you can use it for other things too, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty easy to comprehend, and it's better than the other tools that I previously been using. And it was really cheap on Steam. I mean, I think I got it on a sale, and I was able to sell a CS:GO case and get it and have a few bucks left over. So you know, it's not bad. But yeah, it's proven to be pretty useful, and I expect it to be very useful going forward with other projects. But you know, that's a whole other thing, and for a whole other day. But who knows? Maybe it's already begun. No. I forgot the song doesn't loop very well. Shit. I actually cut a version of it that loops better, but I don't know if that's allowed to play. Oh, I guess I should say that too. So my BGM, I was able to acquire the methods of which to use it in my streams. At giveheart.store as well. That's where I got it. Probably my favorite musicians, my favorite music came from there. So the fact that I was able to acquire that and you know, acquire the ability to use it in streams and with instrumental form, really awesome, great thing that they let you do, and that's really sweet and really nice. And I mean, that's like one of the things where I was like, God, if only that were ever possible. That'll never happen in a million years. And no, actually, it was an easy payment to make, and boom, maybe I could do it now. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, I think I don't know enough. I'm not even gonna say anything. I don't even know. I ain't say anything because I don't even know. Anyway, so yeah, that was the you know, channel intro. I think that the most telling thing of all would probably be a lot of the clips. And actually, I thought that the part where I was just talking, I thought that part was bad. Like, I don't want to even look at it again. Which is not a good thing to do when you're making something. You gotta face it and like improve upon it. Like, I did that all in pretty much one take. But I think that was actually a pretty good part of it. I liked that part, actually. Yeah, I liked that part. That part wasn't a problem. That part felt good. Oh, I was just talking about how Nathan Sharp is going on like tour. I don't know how names work, you know. You know, his channel used to be Nate Wants to Battle, and then he did some stuff under Nate Tohan, and I don't even know how it works, okay? But there was that happened recently, I think. Or is it happening right now? Or is it happening really soon? I don't even know that, so why am I saying anything? Just not going to bother. Just check him out. Check out giveheart.store. It's not sponsored or anything. I just like their music, and that's it. There's probably more information there if you're really that curious, but if not, then whatever. The provider, why? Not the provider. Anything but the provider. Why am I only blinking one eye right now? You think that now of all times this would be less of a problem? Then apparently it is not. Apparently it's more of a problem. It's probably my fault somehow. Okay. So yeah. That was the kind of very furthest of backstory. to everything, and it'll definitely be touched upon slightly in future endeavors, at least on some level, in some way, and on some level, potentially. We'll see. Oh no, I know it's not my fault. It's the rigging on this model is probably not very good. That's the problem. If there's any, I've thought about this. If there's any next thing to do, it would probably be work on that potentially, because it's quite the pain, at least on my end. I mean, I think everything's a lot better than it once was, at least. Like some of those old clips, some of the movement and stuff was really, really. I actually kind of like the look of it. It was definitely worse, but I kind of like the look of it somehow. I think that this model was just made for that kind of era, and it never got an update. So it's kind of glitchy with some of the newer like VTube Studio stuff that it has. But then it looks super bad before, so there's no winning there. Other than maybe I should try and do a little tinkering myself. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And what has to happen, we'll see. Hey Danny, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's my birthday. Thanks for the happy birthday. Actually, I had a pretty good morning. I said earlier it was peculiar, and then I wasn't going to talk about it that much because I have my reasons. But it actually was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's been pretty good. Yeah. So, I'm trying to think about what else to talk about. You know what I could do? I could play the full song, the version that was not synced as much. I don't know if I should though, because I don't actually remember if that might also be like, it might have some parts missing or not as good. Now I don't think I should. I think I should work on it some more. I don't know. I definitely need to. I definitely need to work on my skills a lot more, you know? I need to work on my skills a lot. But it's not about that. It's about, you know, the most important thing of all is the streams. So that's why I'm happy the clip part went well. Again though, I wish I could have fit more. I really do. I wish I could have fit more. Maybe I put too much Tarkov in there, but I don't know. I think that a very solid number of the content on the channel is there's a lot of Cursed Halo and there's a lot of Tarkov, and there's also a lot of that is very enjoyable at least for me. So I mean, for a lot of you guys seem to love that stuff. I mean, I love that stuff. Those are some of my fondest memories from those series. Actually, they definitely are, 100%. But there's also so many other things, like all the Resident Evil games that we played and all the all the other playthroughs that we did and all the other stuff like Calamity. I didn't even put the Foxy jump scare moment in there. It's been a lot. It was never enough for me to actually get everything in there that needed to be in there. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm really sad that Tang's being attacked by the provider. I'm really sad when anybody gets attacked by the provider. I just hope this stream doesn't get attacked by the provider this time, because that would be absolutely tragic. That would be the worst thing ever. It really would. But yeah, working on this it's definitely made me start thinking even more so than I already was about like what I want to do in the future. Not in the future, but like, you know, how certain things need to come along. There's a lot of ideas that I really need to, solidify, but also working on all that stuff that's a lot. It's not a priority, and it's a lot further down the road than I, think it is. So like, it's all good. I forgot that I have coffee here and I haven't been drinking it. And I'm falling asleep without it. Without the coffee, I'm gonna pass out. I actually did not get very much sleep, but I had a cool morning, so it was kind of worth it. It was worth it. It was unique, and it's worth it. Am I gonna play the ODST Helldivers update? I don't want to install 90 gigabyte video game. I don't want to. Here's the thing, I should. Because, like, that is literally a completely, like, a dream combination for me. Like, I love ODST, and Helldivers is, you know, it's one of my favorite modern games, you know, from a bunch of reasons. It's so good, and that's like a god tier collaboration. That's a god tier collaboration. It just is. That just is. But I don't know. I mean, how much? I don't know. I never streamed that much Helldivers 2, I guess. I only streamed a little. I feel like that game, I don't know. It kind of, I feel like it just got kind of, I don't know. I don't know if, I guess it's been a while since I have played it. It's been a few months, but I don't know if it's like that fun. I feel like, well, I mean, it is. It's fun. It's a really fun co-op game, but I'd probably be playing solo again, and that would just be, I don't know, I already did that, you know what I mean? I already did that. I have a whole stream where I go through solo antics, and it was fun. Actually, I still haven't fought the Illuminate one time. Maybe I should do that. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like it's gonna be like ODST. If it's like ODST, then like if I were like sneaking through the city and it was raining and I got to shoot grunts with the Magnum, yeah. But that's not how it's gonna be. It's gonna be, you know, there's gonna be a bunch of automatons and stuff, and it's gonna be, I don't know. Actually, that would still be fun. That'd be fun. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'd rather play something else. I don't know why. There's so many things to do. Like, I don't even know if I'll do it in time, but like, you know, I could play Hollow Knight and get ready for the DLC for that, but I don't even know. I don't know, man. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 3 remake's coming out really, really, really soon, in like a few days. I'm gonna play that. So like, I don't even know, man. It's a really sweet collab, but I just don't know if I want to stream more Helldivers than I already did. I feel like I did enough. I mean, I know I'll be missing out. Again, it's god tier collabs. One of my favorite things ever. But like, God, I don't know, man. It doesn't, I feel like just knowing that it exists and like, that's good enough for me. I don't know, man. Getting the Halo 3 assault rifle in Helldivers is pretty sick. Like, that's pretty cool. Oh, I know all about moments in time. I know all about them. I know all about how I'll probably regret it being gone. I don't know. Here's the thing. Okay, you want to know why I feel this way? I don't think I will have Helldivers 2 installed next year. It'll be uninstalled again. I just think that's the case. I don't know why. That's just what I think. And so, like, if I miss out now, I won't care in a year from now. So I guess it's not really missing out, is it? How does that even make... I just sound like I can't be pleased, because that's literally a god tier collaboration. But that's just how it's happened for me. Like, I really get into Helldivers 2, I play it for a little, and then I'm burnt out for like a year. And that really did happen. And it happened again, so it's like, I don't know. And then even then, it's like, I don't know, dude. I like it, but I feel like that game is too much of a commitment for what it's... I don't know. I feel like there should be more gameplay. I feel like I wish there was more, like a campaign or something. I feel like I wish that was something like that. Like, if I had a Halo campaign in Helldivers 2 and I could play that with the event stuff, I would do that. But I don't. I guess that's the repetitive kind of, yeah, like sandbox nature of it. I mean, okay, I know it has a lot of gameplay, I know, but it's the same, like, you go in, you have 40 minutes, you do the objectives, and then you leave. And obviously there's the game is great. I love the game. Every time you do that, it's like a whole mini campaign. Completely different things happen every time. It is great. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's not, like, I don't know. I feel like it's not enough. You know what it is? It's probably just because I've been burnt out from playing solo. And when it comes to playing, having a campaign go completely differently every time, I think Uma Musume beat the hell out of it for me. And it's more rewarding, too. That's the other thing. It's more rewarding. I'd rather play Uma Musume than Helldivers 2. I think it's a better Helldivers game than Helldivers 2 is. I think I figured it out. Because in Helldivers 2, when I win, I get like 5 war bond medals. Cool, dude, thanks. Sick, awesome. And I get like 5 super credits, thanks. That's not enough for me. Maybe that's what I mean. I kind of wish that they waited to do this collab until after they reworked their progression system. Because didn't they say they were doing that? Didn't they say they were gonna, like, after 2 years, they were gonna actually add a new free pass so you don't just have medals sitting there collecting dust while you're slowly grinding enough credits to get a pass? I don't know. I like Helldivers 2, I do, but I don't want to play it. You know what I mean? And I don't know why. It's a great game. It's like if you told me, this is such a weird thing to say. It's like if you told me right now to play GTA 5, like, oh yeah, I love GTA 5. Well, I put a lot of hours back into that game, and hell, I probably should. It got the enhanced edition. I kind of interested to see how the game looks. But I don't want to install it. I don't want to, like, open that game up, and, like, I don't really want to, you know? I'm too lazy. I don't know. Okay, if people really want me to do it, then that'll motivate me more. I don't feel like that's enough motivation, though, on its own. Which is so weird! It's an ODST collab! How is that not enough? I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe my brain just can't fully grasp it. Where it's like this thing where it's like, I'm just thinking about it as like, yeah, that would be cool if they were doing it. Like, they are doing it, though. They are. It's real. You're gonna get the Halo 3 assault rifle in Helldiver. That's fucking cool. That's really cool. But maybe it's something weighing me down. I feel it. Something's weighing me down. I feel it right now. Yeah, there's the shotgun as well. Dude, that'd be sick. But I feel it weighing me down. There's like a ball and chain around my waist, and I cannot move. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But it's there, and I can't fight it. I literally can't fight it. That's all the reason I should ever need to play Helldivers 2. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to get it off me. I'm trying. I'm held back by desire to train horse girls. And I am gonna miss out, too. That's the thing. What if one day that ball I do break the chains, and then I look back, and it's gone, and it's in the distance, and it's like, fuck. That's just gonna make me not want to play even more, and then the cycle continues. I don't know. Well, the cycle's gonna continue anyway. It's not like I'm gonna be playing Helldivers 2 in 10 years. So, like, sometimes you just gotta let go. Sometimes you just gotta let go. I don't know. I don't know why I don't want to play that. Yeah, alright, enough talking about it. How long are they talking about that for? I think it's really cool. It's a dream collaboration, and I just feel like it's not enough for me somehow. It should be, but it's not. And I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to justify it. Maybe I don't have to. But that's just how it is. And honestly, I'm as disappointed about that as you are. Like, that makes me sad to say it, because that's like, that doesn't sound like me. That doesn't sound right. You deny your desire its purpose. So I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like one of those feelings where you just kind of can't there's nothing you can do about it, like depression, where it's just, I can't even explain it, and I can't combat it. It's just there, and it's weighing me down, and that's how I feel. I'm depressed about Helldivers too. But is that what it is? I don't even know why. I don't even know why. Am I still salty over when they changed the balancing and made it so that in solo there's 10 times more enemies for no reason? They changed it though. I remember playing it a few months back and I was like, they made the game really fun again and I really like it. And then I don't know why. I'm not talking about it anymore. Okay, we're done talking about it. We're talking about me today, guys. Come on. We're talking about the channel and the lore and stuff. All right. Actually, there's a lot. You can ask me anything you want, really. It's me day. Yeah, it's not Helldivers 2 day. It's me day. It's Den day. It's Snippy day. It's me day. That's what it is. That's the day it is today. So, you have any questions? Huh? Any questions? I don't know if I even can think of anything else. I mean, my mind just comes up completely blank when I try to think about like all the things that I could possibly say. I don't even know. Like they're up there. I can't piece them together right now. If only I had an energy drink. God damn it. It's been so long since I had one. Coffee doesn't do anything, man. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't work. Why the vagueness with just Densetsu? Well, it's pretty simple. I don't remember my name, so it's just a title, really. And I think Densetsu as a title, it kind of just encompasses everything else, really. So you can really call me whatever you want, you know? Like, you know, you can call me, you shouldn't call me that, never mind. You know, I get called all sorts of things that aren't my actual name, and so do you probably. But what culminates everything? That title does. That's everything combined into one. At least that's the way I always saw it. I will say that most prophecies, they might not have anything to do with fighting. Sometimes the prophecy you gotta fulfill is to train horse girls. Sometimes that's what you have to do, alright? Sometimes, you guys, there's a lot of worlds out there, okay? There's a lot of worlds out there where you do a lot of different things. That's just facts. And hey, it's another way we relate. So that's works out for me. I think that's cool. I think that's cool. I mean, if you really wanted to say it like this, I'm not like I said, when I say I'm just like you, I mean that. We're kind of the same. You could even say that, okay, we're not literally the same person or anything, but I think when it comes to, how do I put this? At least in regards to a specific type of person, like assuming that's the type of person that you are, you and I are the same. That doesn't sound like it makes, that sounds like philosophical nonsense. We're in the same position, that's what I meant. But sometimes, you know, the perspective can be a little different. Yeah. Like when I said, what did I say? You know, it's not so different from how, you know, think about all the video games you've played. Those are like worlds you've been to, right? It's not that different from that. Just a guy's 21 doing this million years old. Well, I don't age here. Have you guys ever seen a universe collapse in on itself? Pretty depressing. It's actually really depressing. Actually, a lot of things are very dark and very depressing regarding me. But that's okay. I've experienced universal collapse. Oh, that's the Devourer of Gods theme song. Yeah, I've also thought about it this way, you know. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. But like, no, that's wrong. Actually, never mind. I was gonna say I'm like a Terraria character. That's not accurate. I don't have a pet slot in my inventory, so it's very different. Don't know why that's what I came to thinking, but that's what I came to thinking about. But yeah, I mean, there's kind of reason to be for like why I'm so kind of blank slate-y. It's on purpose. That's not some lack of creative vision. It's actually, I think it's just rather deep and complex, actually. No. I mean, I've thought about it every detail for a long time. It's just that sometimes when I go to actually make any given thing, I'll forget what I wanted it to be, and I'll kind of start from scratch badly. I think that's a problem that I have, and that would be solved if I actually had written things down before, like, very recently. And even then, things are still always subject to change, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Because besides streaming, there is something else I want to do, and that's gonna be the idea behind that. I mean, okay, like, oh yeah, I kind of wanted to talk about it too a little bit today. So like, I want to make, I've said this before, but I've thought about, okay, well, first of all, I've always wanted to tell a story, okay? I've always wanted to tell a story, and but the best way that I figured to do it would be to make a game out of it. And so I've been thinking a lot about how to actually go about that in a good way, and I need to make sure that it's in a good way. There's a lot of people out there who get consumed by their development capabilities, or lack thereof. And that's why it's some far off thing. But I mean, I got the whole story in my head, at least the most important parts. You can always add on to them. I think about, oh man, how do I word this? Because I can say this stuff to myself all I want, and then I realize I sound like a psycho. How do I explain this? Let me think about it a little bit. I'm obviously very inspired, if it's not incredibly obvious. I'm obviously very inspired, but the reason that I'm inspired is probably different than most people would. Like, this might sound kind of insane, and it's just going off. Oh no, I shouldn't say this. Hold on. That's just gonna make it worse if I do. How do I put this? I don't know. I'm always someone who put a lot of value in like dreams, you know. And I can't say that I've had something as profound as like I've dreamed the way that I want things to go. But if there was ever a source of inspiration that I could not be more indebted to. How do I explain this? It would help if I had quotes to work off of, because it kind of encapsulates my I don't know. It kind of encapsulates the way I think about things myself, at least I try to most of the time. And when I'm in a groove, you know, which I wouldn't say I'm in one right now, but it's also because I'm on stream and that's adding some pressure. But I'm trying to think about, because I don't know the exact quote. But okay, here's okay, no, I actually do remember. So this is totally random. No, it's not. It's not really random, but it's kind of random. Whatever. I heard about this. Toby Fox said that the entire premise around Undertale and I think also Deltarune as well. I think maybe even just specifically Deltarune. He said, I think this is what he said. He had a fever dream one day. He just had a fever dream that was the ending of a game. And ever since then, he's just wanted to make that game. And that's what all that is. That's what everything amounts to. At least I think that's what he said. Well, he didn't say that other part. He just said that it came into him in a dream and he wanted to make it real. I think that's all he said. But the idea of that, oh, that's so profound. And like, oh my God, that's so cool. That's so cool. And I don't know. There's a lot of things that have impacted me a lot, and I want to just smash them all together. You know what I mean? I want to smash them all together. If that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. It probably doesn't make any sense at all. But that's okay too. No, it makes sense to me. Yeah, I don't know. But that's kind of what I want to do. And it's something that I don't think, I don't know, like I said, I would say it's a happy story, if you had to ask me. But it might not seem like that. Which, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Because I guess this also kind of extends to a lot of the things. If you don't have the patience or like kind of the ability to, like, I don't know, maybe look a little deeper into, I don't know how to word this. I feel like that kind of applies to my streams in a way as well, and even to that intro video, where it's like, there's been a lot of amazing, great things, but I could never just show them all. I could never explain it all. You have to just experience it. You just have to know. You just have to experience it and know it and do it and feel it all on your own, you know? That's just how it goes. And I guess that goes for a lot of things. But that's a feeling that I like. Yeah, I like the idea of harnessing. Because I think a lot of stuff online nowadays is so in your face with, like, here's what's valuable in this. It's right here. Look at it. But I don't know. I mean, being subtle or being, well, maybe not subtle. A lot of things I do are very not subtle. But, you know, being subtle or I don't know, doing things your own way, I just think that's more important, you know? I think that's more valuable than, like, any other method you could possibly have. I mean, you're doing things your own way. You're doing things formulaically or, you know, whatever just works because people say so or whatever. That's never the way to go about it, you know? I mean, you'll look at it and add, maybe, you know, consider, but don't, you know, just, you can't be anybody but yourself, really. And here's a good analogy. Here's a really great analogy for that. So you know how I said this last stream, and I was literally like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. So the winning ticket legend race on Uma Musume, you know, I was like, this is the last day to do it, by the way. So this is the last opportunity, but I couldn't win, and I had some good stats. I thought that, you know, they obliterated the finals. I thought I did a really good job of training some of them. Some of my, you know, Umas, and it didn't work out. I was like, damn, why? Why can't I win? This is what should be good. I can't win. And you know what I did to win? You know how I won? I won today. After yesterday, I was like, I don't think I can do it. Because, like, oh, I would have to train them to be even better, and they already are really good. How am I even going to do that? Guess what I did today? Nope. Just go back. Go back to what works. Go back to your roots. Go back to who you are. Go back. All right? I used Rice, and she won by a long shot 2 times in a row. And I was like, why am I trying to do things like, oh, other people do this. Oh, this is what works. No, it doesn't. You're wrong. I have my own goddamn way sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, you know, sometimes it's good to do other stuff too, as is evident when you guys help me in that game. But there's the analogy, okay? There's the analogy. Sometimes you just gotta go back. Just go back, you know, to who you are deep inside, and not, you know, don't just do what everyone else does. Don't be a puppet. I guess that's the lesson. Sometimes you get destroyed by a gold ship. Sometimes you destroy the gold ship. That's mean. Don't do that. So then staying consistent is what kind of counts. Yeah, being consistent helps. Yeah. If I had actually started working, by the way, if I had actually started working on all this stuff when I said I was gonna, which was at the start of the month, I would have had 3 times the development time. I really should have done that. I did what I could with what little time that I had. Also very little experience. Really, I should have started over a month ago, like 2 or 3 or more. I should have just been tinkering with these tools my whole life. That would have been convenient. But no, hey, you can't do that. You can't go back. If there's any one thing that we all have in common, it's that you can't go back. So just keep going, you know? Just keep going forward. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. That's all that you can do. And hey, no, that's such low-hanging fruit. I'm not gonna say it. Now I was gonna say I didn't have AI do it for me. But that's such low-hanging fucking fruit. And that doesn't mean anything if it still sucks. It doesn't matter. Anyway. Yeah. I had fun during the drawing parts. That's it. I didn't know. The other parts of that weren't fun. And that's probably why the other parts weren't as good. Because they weren't fun to do. It wasn't fun to edit. It wasn't fun to... Actually, it was fun to edit the clips because it was fun to watch them again. I feel like I'm better off always I'm just... My best element is when I just go for it, you know what I mean? I just go for it. I feel like that's my best element, my best moment, my best capabilities. Because, for example, I mean, that talking segment, I thought that was informative enough. I thought that was good. I liked that part. That part, I didn't think about that part very hard. And even with the clips, I mean, I probably should have got a different, larger variety. I just like, I dipped into the clips folder for like a second, and I was just, there's so many in there, and I was like, okay, what's this one? That's amazing. Put it in. They're all equally just amazing, you know? That's not good. Maybe that's a me problem. Maybe I'm too easily entertained. I don't know. Maybe. No, never mind. Maybe everyone else is too hard to entertain. That's not how it works. It's not how it works at all. It's not how it works. Though, you know, attention spans do continue to be fried, but you know, it is what it is. I think that just makes what I want to do harder and harder than it already is. But that's fine. As long as I get the point across. But yeah. I thought about, I don't know, I thought about a lot of things. I need to continue to do that, continue to think. That's all you can do sometimes. That's all I can do right now. Also, solidifying some thoughts is nice to do. Yeah. I think, okay, here's the thing. If I proceed in any direction right now, if I had to choose what I would shift my focus to, it'd probably, well, first of all, streaming's always gonna be the priority, but like, it'd probably be, I'm comfortable enough with the art. I also want to animate the whole starting soon screen, so maybe I'll have to do that on my downtime. I definitely don't want that to remain as it currently is for that long. I think that would be really bad. So I'll probably have to start working on that a little more. And then what I want to understand music better. And I understand it a lot better now than I did. I have I have a better understanding than I did. And that even showed when I played the Delta and Rhythm game last stream, when I was waiting for Arena to install. All the other times I ever played the Rhythm game in that, I got like 10 gold notes. I didn't fucking get it at all. And now I was getting a ton. And I never played it between, like, I never played the Rhythm game between. I just started looking at, like, music myself. And started trying to, like, you know, do some music myself. And just from doing that for a little tiny bit, for literally the total development, the total, like, experience I have doing that, like making music for it, or even just looking at music in a written form, or like on like a, you know, in a way that I can just look at and not just hear. It's been like 5 days, not even, in my whole life that I've just seen it instead of just hearing it. So, hey, I think that's a path that I should further investigate. Because it's also incredibly important and incredibly capable. Music is a fantastic method of transmitting feelings. So, that's gotta happen. That's definitely the avenue that I'm gonna target when I have the time to do so. Because I'm okay with a lot of the art that I did. I like it. In fact, I have no issue with any of it. Now that I think back, I think that the quality. Oh, I guess maybe I could also just show stuff on the stream. I don't know if that would help though. A lot of the, I probably should actually. I was planning on doing that. A lot of the stuff, I think I may have made the bitrate a bit low. I need to look at that. That's really bad. You know, I could just actually re-upload it. You know, I could do that. I could completely edit and change it and re-upload it. I could do that. I could do that. I could. Okay, hold on. Oh man, now I'm self-conscious to look at the art. And I don't know how I should do it. Maybe I should just... No, I don't want to open... No. You'll see that my layers are named. I'm trying to think about it. I can't think about it. Nah, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. It would probably make sense and be nice to show more high quality versions than what was shown, but I don't think it's still. I still don't think it's good enough. I feel like I have this problem where no matter what I do, everything I try to like show, it just comes out looking distorted and fuzzy and fucked up no matter what I do, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm cursed. Probably not that. That's probably not the case. Which is why I was so happy with the quality of when, you know, of what art I did do, especially considering my very limited experience with any of that stuff. So yeah, I'm much better at throwing dynamite at people in New Vegas than doing that and stuff. So yeah, but I think what I liked about the art, and I said this, I think I said this before, but it felt like I was playing a game, because of the way that I was just piecing together what I had in my mind. It's like I was, that's wrong, no, do it this way, and then it just, the way that connected it was really rewarding, and it was really fun to do, and I really liked it. But I think I need to get a new editing program. Though preferably, I should never have to open it again. Because I should just be using... because I should be using a new editing program. That makes sense to me, actually. But yeah. Alright, well... I don't really know what else to say. If no one has any other questions, I might call it and take the day to relax, because I probably wouldn't, even though I'd probably start working on the animating of the background. That's not good though, is it? I haven't actually, besides one day, I have not been able to just really sit and relax since I started working on all this. I think it's taking a toll. I think it's taking a little bit of a toll. I really should have just started sooner though. I really should have. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna go, because I'm gonna, it's been non-stop, you know, it's been non-stop for me, and I want to just relax and then animate that starting soon screen, and maybe redo the... No, I want to work on that so bad, because I think that it could be... I think that's what's going to be the best, okay? Now, to be fair, the whole, you know, original world, it's kind of supposed to look... I was originally going to have it in black and white. Thank God I didn't, because it would have been even worse. I think... okay, you know what I think everything is? I think it was the bitrate. I think I rendered it with a really low bitrate and I didn't notice, because that's what it looked like. Unless it was just YouTube Premiere. No, I watched YouTube Premieres. They look fine. I don't know what it is. I also don't like YouTube Premiere. I feel like it's really... I should have just probably uploaded it as a normal video. I just thought it'd be kind of neat. And it kind of was actually kind of neat, to be honest. But anyway, I don't know. The bitrate looked all wrong. Something was wrong. Something was wrong. And something always is wrong. It's probably the provider, you know? He does eat the bitrate. That is his whole thing. That's probably what it was. It probably makes sense. What are you talking about? Wait, the Premiere starting screen is copyrighted, so if you play it on stream, things can happen? What? What? What is that? What? That's what? That's bizarre. That's bizarre. I wasn't planning to, so I guess that's good. That's so weird. That's so weird. That's so weird. I will say, the one that I chose, it was giving me a headache looking at it. That didn't help. Yeah. Oh, it's all right. I was thinking about it the other day. That moment where I was playing New Vegas and the provider struck. And did you squish it again? Stop doing that! When the provider struck, the boss fight was happening. That was fun. I've done that before, by the way. I've done that exact same bit on one of the Minecraft Realm streams that I did. I don't even know if that's in the VOD, because I think it all got cut out because of the dropped connection. But yeah, I like that bit. That bit's gonna come back. That's a good bit. It's not even really a bit though, is it? I don't know. It's squished for 24 hours? Why? It's because you paid channel points for it. I should also add stuff to that too. There's so much stuff to do. You know, it's not even just that there's like a bunch of games to play. There's so many other little things for me to do as well. But yeah, I think, the ideas will come to you in a dream. There have been ideas that have come to me in a dream. Do I even remember that? I do! Oh my god! Okay, no. I remember, I wrote it down. Fuck, I did have a fever dream. I did have a fever dream with an entire sequence, and I think it's actually what drove me insane. It's what caused everything. Is it? When did this happen? I think it happened as a result of what happened. Wait. In 2021. That's pretty fucking early. I think this did alter my brain chemistry. Yeah. It's so fucking funny. Okay, how I would translate this into a scene. This is such okay, entirely because I don't think it'll ever be in like a game or anything. I'm gonna give you a small spoiler for something that won't be in it. Okay, so just imagine this was in a dream I had. This is a dream that I had. Okay? Let's just skip to the part so I don't spoil anything else. Okay? It's me and, you know, I'm with someone else and we're walking around at night talking, you know, lonely city. It's night. We're just kind of walking around. Places that are really familiar to me, yet completely alien at the same time. You know, it's a dream, right? It's a dream. Can't make sense of it too well, but walking around, two guys come up and they're like gonna beat the shit out of me. Two guys they're gonna fucking pummel me to the ground. I get pinned to the ground and I'm on my stomach. Like, I don't know, god damn it, no, what do I do? What do I do? I pull out my phone, which for some reason, in the dream, was logged into, like, Tommy Innett's Twitter account. And I do a Twitter space. And I pretend to be him. And I unmute every fan. And I do an impression and I make them all scream into the microphone. So all of Tommy Innett's fans scream into the microphone and they give a sonic blast to the guy behind me's ear and he gets knocked out fucking cold. And that's how I escape. And that's how I win the fight. The other guy runs away crying, by the way. I don't think I can put that in a game. That's what happened in a dream. I didn't make that up. That was a dream I had. I dreamed that. And that's like a 5-paragraph story that is brief summarizations. That was one dedicated to what the fuck was that? Why did I dream about that? How was that a thing that I could do? Why? That's so specific. It's so random. I don't even watch that guy. I don't think I've watched a single video he's ever made. I don't know why. No idea. But maybe some dream reader can tell me what that means. That was one part though. And I'm telling you that because it's probably not going to be in there. But yeah. Sometimes you have dreams with Kojima in them. When you're getting jumped, he comes to save you. How does he do that? Actually, Kojima's another person I look up to a lot. I think that clip went around him recently talking oh no, it was an interview. It was actually. It was quoted from an interview. I know many ways to kill someone. Yeah, he stated he knows how to kill people. What a goddamn legend. What a hero. Not that like, no, not, I'm saying he knows what when he's making games, he knows, he like, as a director, he knows what he has to direct for things to work right. That's dedication. All right. I'm not saying that we're not going Hotline Miami on this. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's like, he just like trained, doesn't he? He's like trained. Like he knows how to dismantle weapons and stuff. Like that's good. That's good. Being smart. He's got really high wit, okay? He's got really high wit. I would trust Kojima to save me. I would. I think I would. Yeah. And then what? We haven't listened to anything. He'd probably just walk away, actually. But, he'll recommend me a really cool movie and a really sweet song along his way. What more could you want? What more could you want? He'd kick the bad guy's ass. He'd tell you a great song to listen to. He'd tell you a good movie to watch. What a hero. What more could you want? Anyway, there you go. So yeah, I do have a lot of, there actually are a lot of things I've dreamed. I mean, it'd be easy for me to just go through and make every dream I've had a scene, but I don't want to. What the fuck is this dream? Hold on. What is this? I don't remember this at all. Hold on. I don't think I can talk about it either. Hold on. What is this? This is like a Silent Hill scene. This is fucking scary. I don't know. This dream sounded... Okay, I had like a complete Silent Hill dream. And I got pulled out by a scam call. I even wrote that. That dream was going to continue. And I actually think I got pulled out of Silent Hill by a scammer on my phone. I think that actually happened to me for real. Okay, one more, and I'm probably just gonna go. So, this is the whole dream, apparently. Okay, this is an entire dream. There's a cramped party, it's full of people. I don't even know where I am in there, maybe I'm just a spectator. I don't know. One guy goes into the crowd, and he throws a grenade into the ceiling, and it sticks to it. Must be based off of Halo, plasma grenade. And he says, "Oh, you're dead. Nobody survives that," in quotes. "Oh, you're dead. Nobody survives that," in quotes. Before it explodes. Everyone's okay, by the way. Everybody is safe. They're all a little dazed, but they actually are all safe in the dream. So that's good. People don't, there's not random harm in my dreams. In fact, the fact that there is something to be said about how there was like, oh my god, this is a tragedy. Everyone's fine. Actually, everybody turned out to be safe. What a miracle. That's profound. There's a miracle. I dreamed about a miracle. People, they were all fine. That's pretty. That's all right. Yeah, I've written down a bunch of dreams. Some of them were really weird, like that one. Some of them have inspired me as well. But I have to. I still have a lot of time to spend before I put them to use. So yeah, that's what I learned today. But hey, at least a little bit more is out there than previously was, and that means that's progress. I'm probably gonna take it easy today, but I don't want to take too long before animating the intro scene, because I think that it would be a bad impression if I didn't animate it myself sooner rather than later. And I don't know what else I'm gonna do though, other than do some streams. We're gonna play some games. Tomorrow I'm gonna play some Calamity. That's what we're gonna do. And then I don't actually know what I'll do right after that. Who knows? Maybe I'll start Hollow Knight. I have no idea. I was hoping to play some Metal Gear Solid 2 at some point. You know, this was supposed to be the Metal Gear Solid 2 moments these few days here, but that game doesn't work. And I don't need to talk about that anymore because it's not going to change the fact that it doesn't work. Anyway, maybe I'll play Uma Musume. Who knows? We'll see. Till next time, though. That's going to do it for today. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. If you did, very much appreciate it. As always, it means a lot. But until next time, that's going to do it for today. Short stream. But I just wanted to talk about a few things. And, celebrate a little. Just to say that I have some work to do. I'll make do. I'll make do somehow. I'll make do. Eventually. I gotta do some more thinking. I gotta get back into the meditation chamber. Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. And have a good night. Goodbye. Bye-bye. And I'll see you next time for some Calamity. Maybe we'll just play a bunch of that. If I need to play anything, that is. Maybe we'll start Fallout 3. I should continue Skyrim, dude. What am I doing? All right, shh. Go. I'm gonna leave now. Bye-bye. Also, feel free to recommend me games yourself, too. Maybe I should play Helldivers. Fuck, I don't know. Shh. I'm gonna go buy it, for real. Bye-bye. Yeah, I think I know where my focuses are gonna be. I know where my focuses are gonna be going forward. I know exactly where my focuses are going to lie. And you know what? I'm actually kind of excited for them. So, yeah, look forward to that. Look forward to that. Look forward to the me that has it all together. Because I will be a force to be reckoned with. Alright, bye-bye. Oh,